Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Welcome
everybody.
once again. It's myself, Caleb Eno, and my compatriot. Which way? You're over there, Scott Baker. Say hi, Scott.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Yeah. So we are the Central Ohio Game Dev Group. Y'all probably know who we are. So great to have all of you here. Really jazzed for what we have today. So a little bit of a groundwork for what we have today. So today, we are going to be playing a game called Outer Wilds. This is a game that the admin team, so Scott West and I, have been having a lot of conversations about. And those conversations have mostly been, Caleb, you need to play the Outer Wilds.
I think the moment I finished this game, I went onto Discord, onto our team. She's like, we have to add this into our Let's Play choices. This is a great game. So, yeah, I remember that clearly.
Excellent. Yes. So this is really fun. Last week we did Baba Is You, and I had played the game ahead of time so I could kind of get a sense of what it was. And I was here with Wes, and Wes had never seen or played the game before, so it was a lot of fun to kind of like introduce Wes to Baba Is You and all of the quirky mechanics, puzzle solving stuff is there. So this time around, I have never played the Outer Wilds before. I've gotten as far as the title screen, and so I'm super excited. And Scott is basically going to be spending this time introducing me to it. So we're really excited to journey with you here. I've been told there's a bit of reading, and I could do voices. I have small children, so I have to read books every day. That could be fun, or not. Who knows?
Not to give anything away, but there are multiple characters that are read. We could do different voices.
There we go. I don't know.
Audiobook readers, we are not. So
though my wife is like, she would be awesome at it. She's very, very good.
very cool.
Yeah, we've actually this microphone setup and everything is mostly for her, kind of. But
really?
we just haven't
That's
actually
cool.
used it for that purpose yet. So that'll happen someday. Promise. All right, so we're getting to the Outer Wilds. So we're going to talk briefly about. So the Outer Wilds is a game I did not write down when it came out. It came out recently, right? It was like 2019 or 2020.
Yeah, I think it's about a year now or
Okay.
so.
Okay.
And it's been in development for many years before that. So there's been few iterations of it, a lot of different demos. But I think it's been about a year or a little less than. When I picked it up, it was about 6 months since it was first sold or first premiered. And that was a few months ago. So, I think it's been about a year. So this is one of our newest games that we played.
Excellent. Yeah. So it was developed by Mobius Digital. They used the Unity engine, as I know many of you use it, and also I use it. And Jason says 2019, so it was probably latter half of last year.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. A Unity game that has done very well for itself. It has an overwhelmingly positive review rating on Steam from what I remember seeing when I bought it. Super excited. I think we should just get into this, Scott. What do you think?
A couple cool tidbits.
Okay, cool tidbits. You go ahead.
Really quick, because we got a lot of developers.
Yes,
just some things
absolutely.
I thought were very interesting. So we have a lot of young developers who are part of our group, especially in school. This game started as school projects. One kid got an idea of he wanted to just build a spaceship flying around little worlds, and just something that you use to explore, a vehicle that you use to explore. And that grew to him working with a group of friends, again, on their school projects, and through, I think, their final project for, I can't remember. No, please, if someone knows what school they went to, I think somewhere in California. But that it just kind of grew and grew and grew. And it was one of those examples of, like, if you have a good idea, that you can continue to build upon that. They continued to build upon that, and they got a lot of hype through awards, recognitions, and something I didn't know about Mobius. They started working together with Mobius, and they got funding. I can't remember if he started or helped found Mobius, or if he came on board because of this game. But the actor, I'm going to butcher his name. Misaoka, I think his name is. So if you ever saw the TV show Heroes, he was the Japanese guy that could control time, which is very
No
interesting.
way!
Yes, he
That is so cool!
Yep, he is a main backer of Mobius, or he's a
Wow.
part founder of Mobius, which is a big backer of this game, or helped their team develop this game. So it's just a cool tidbit that little ideas can go a long ways if you stick with it, right?
Yeah.
And also their ideas really morphed over time, so they embraced changes. It's nowhere near what they first started with, so that's something else that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm super excited about this game because it really touches on a lot of things that I like. It's very explorer heavy, and the other thing I wanted to talk about before we jumped into it is what really excited me about this game is it is a really good example of a story told best in the medium that it is being told on, right?
Oh,
So there's
yeah.
movies that are made to be watched as movies, right? Insert any Disney movie, any Marvel movie. You can't read a book on, except for comic books, but you can't really read a good Pixar movie. You have
Still
to
a
watch
different
it to
experience,
it.
though. Yeah, it's still a different
Exactly.
experience. Yeah, the medium
There's
changes
books
the
that are-
experience.
Exactly. There's books that are meant to be books, right? Moby Dick, and maybe The Grapes of Wrath or something like that. You can try to put those into movies, but they are made to be read as books, right? Dune is a good example if there's any Dune fans out there. It's just something that has failed as being tried to be made into a movie.
Let's see if
Exactly.
Danu figures out how to make it work. Because oh my gosh,
that's why I brought that up.
So excited, dude! It's one of my favorite books, so I'm jazzed.
This game is meant to be played as a game. It works extremely well for the vehicle of a video game. It's another example I think is Gone Home that works really well as a story that's meant to be absorbed as a video game, and it's because of the exploration part, and it's also because you can pick the story in any random order that you want, and it works. Now you have to put effort into this game, but the reward that you get out of this story, which has a lot of duality of it, has a lot of campy, cheerful stuff, but it also is really laced with heavy melancholy themes. It talks about death. It talks about how to approach heavy science and moral topics. It's got a lot of different things if you take the time to go into it. I just rambled about this game a lot. So.
You did, but it's great. It's great. You got me pumped. I'm super excited.
It's an incredible experience. I think we can jump into it. One last thing. Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. One last thing.
One more thing is if anyone here has not played the game, we're going to spoil the heck out of this game. And this game is meant, Caleb, this is perfect for you. This game is meant to go in, or it's best going into this game without knowing anything about it. If you know nothing, that's even better. If you know a little bit, that's okay. If you know a lot about this game, or if you know about the story, it's going to ruin it, because the beauty in this is to pick those story elements out, do it yourself, explore here and there, make those choices. So this is kind of weird for a YouTube channel to say. So if you haven't played it, now's your chance to back out and go get it and play it. Like and subscribe before you leave.
Spoilers.
Exactly, yeah. But we're going to have fun. I noticed that there's a few people who have played in the chat. I think we're going to be okay. We're obviously not going to get through the whole game. It's going to take several hours for you to play through to learn everything. But that's me. I'm going to stop talking. Let's jump into it.
Here's the big moment. Transition. Does it work? Okay. Y'all should now have the game and audio. and the controllers are working. So I've been playing around with a different format. So I've got the game. It's shrunk tiny bit, so it's not 100% full screen. We've got Scott and myself and my little game controller doohickey doodad, because we like to talk about design when we talk about games, and I think it's really helpful to be able to see what the input scheme looks like when we're talking about a game like this, since you can't actually look at my controller and see what I'm doing. Though that would be interesting to have a second camera on the controller, but anyway, this works. All right, here we go. I am ready. Loading.
All right, when this first loads up, don't move and pay attention to your surrounding.
Okay.
I forgot it takes a little bit to load.
Yeah, my heart stopped. It was like, loading. Oh no. Here we go.
It's normal. Don't worry.
All right. Wake.
All right.
up.
So now go ahead and wake up, but don't move. Just what do you see? Explain what you see after you wake up.
I need to know which button my X button is. Okay, I see something blew up, something fell. Okay.
Now, you can go ahead and move around if you want, but believe it or not,
right.
there's a lot there. And you're going to see that a few times.
I gotta take a pause here for a second. I gotta invert my controls because I'm one of those weird people that there's gotta be invert player look. There we go. Okay. Oh, so much better. Okay. Sorry. I get super. Oh no. Movement is also inverted. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. I'm ruining the mood here, but there we go. Yeah, is that right?
Ship look.
Oh, that ship look. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, it might just have to be this way. Okay. It's just weird because it's like backwards. It's very strange to push forward to go backwards.
Here's the question: is your controller upside down?
I don't think so. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let me.
All right. So this game has, while you're getting used to that, this game has two main parts. One being much larger than the other. And you just found the best part of the game, by the way.
Okay. This yes. Oh no!
I don't
know.
Well, you can foof it out.
How do you have
like look over the stick so it comes closer to you. Oh, there you go. You dropped it. It's fine.
Oh jeez. Okay. Can I light the stick on fire?
This game has two major parts. I think let go of the stick button. And then you can put another marshmallow on. Put away.
I'm not. I tried.
Oh no!
It's not letting me go.
Extend stick with the right trigger.
Yeah.
And pull back. Maybe put away.
I'm trying that. I'm trying my B button. It's not working. Oh no! What is happening?
This is the game.
Here
it is, folks.
I am officially stuck roasting marshmallows for all time. All right, let's take a look here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get my put away Q. Wow, it's not working either. Okay, that's odd. I broke it.
Is that an official Xbox controller?
It is not.
Okay.
So that might be part of my problem, but I'm trying to use keyboard now, but even hitting Q on my keyboard isn't working.
I agree with. Okay, now hit Q. It looked like you switched to keyboard controls.
I am switched to keyboard controls, but I am hitting the Q button and it still isn't working.
Uh-oh.
So I have actually broken.
Nice.
I have actually broken the game. I don't know how I broke the game. Okay.
Hey, that's a first for us, right?
We've never broken a game before?
Yeah. I don't think so.
All right.
All right, so there, Jason has a good point. You might need to map your inputs.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh boy, I feel this is like super embarrassing.
Okay. All right, so while you're doing that, This
Yes.
game has two. Just to let everybody know, this game has two major parts. We've got what we're in now, which is the tutorial area, which is pretty straightforward, and it's a much smaller part of the game. And then after the tutorial, after you learn what you need to learn, it opens up into free exploration. We'll probably run through the tutorial just to kind of get a feeling of the game, and then jump into the main part of the game after we're done with it. If anyone has played the game, it would be really cool if you could tell us where to go first, because after it opens up, it's a little daunting. It's a little intimidating where you need to go. So you tell us where to go. Where would be a good place to go first? There we go.
Okay. Move X axis. Okay.
Wow, look at that. That's weird.
Cancel is what? Okay, hold up. Yeah, it is really strange. Because it's registering correctly. Maybe I should have tried playing the game first. Figured this out earlier.
Do you think it's possible to do mouse and keyboard now?
Well, possibly. Let's take a look here. If I just
see the tutorial.
Huh?
I'm reading the
cancel rebinding, discard and exit. Let me just see if I can. Leave menu, new expedition. I'm on mouse and keyboard now, so let's just see if I can get mileage with that.
Let's give that a try. Yeah.
All right, that button worked. Okay.
Nice.
The mouse. Okay, the mouse look is inverted because I inverted it. So.
That makes sense.
Yep. All right. All right. We're in business now. Okay, that's much
cool.
better.
Now let's try roast marshmallows.
I'm a little concerned about the roasting of the marshmallows because of what happened last time, but
let's try it. Because if this is kind of broken, then there's other parts that will be broken. So now, can you retract it?
Let's see.
So are you holding left shift or not?
All right. I am not presently holding left shift.
Can you Q to quit or put away?
Nope, I cannot.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay.
We will not roast marshmallows.
I'm gonna try something. I have a weird suspicion. All right. Okay. I'm gonna close out of the game. And this has turned into watch Caleb and Scott troubleshoot. Dang.
I agree with Cody. This is my favorite game that I've played this year, too. It's a fantastic game.
Okay. Let's just see if the old turn it off and turn it back on again works.
Okay. Can you also share in Discord or stream on Discord?
Oh, yeah.
That's doable. Okay.
Yep.
Just so I see live.
No, absolutely.
Perfect.
That should be good. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, back in the game. Oh, I was sleeping. I was in a thing. Oh, and I have a body. Look, I have arms. I am not human.
You are not.
I am definitely not human. Okay.
Okay, so not to... Oh, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works.
No, that is a hard no. Q does not put it away.
All right. So no... Wait. Go back. So it retracted when... Oh, okay. All right.
No, it left shift is also not working.
No marshmallows for us.
No marshmallows for us. That makes me concerned.
Makes me concerned too, but let's see what we can do.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything because I'm now in can't get out land.
Okay. One more time.
Yeah. There's one more thing I can try, which is I've got this currently set to windowed mode. So let me. Okay. Now I have it set to full screen. E is working. I'm okay.
Looking good.
All right, let's just try it one more time.
It's extended again. It goes into extended right away, and it should not do that. It should be pulled back, and you have to hold extend. Tip from the crowd: try holding Q.
Yeah, I tried that.
That doesn't work. Okay. Huh. Very
Boy,
strange.
I am genuinely flummoxed. Very, very strange.
It's too bad, because this is one of the more fun things about this game.
I know. This is like driving me crazy.
There's no point to it, so it doesn't matter.
Sure. But I'm afraid that there's going to be things in the future that I'm going to not be able to queue out of either.
Yep. We'll give it a shot.
Let's not interact with the fire and just see if everything else in the game works. Because if it does, then... Okay. We got the deep breath. Looking around. And it's good to note, though, that it's not the keyboard versus the controller. So... But I seem to have locked myself into using the keyboard, so... Alright. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. Launch day. Seems like yesterday we joined the space program. First solo voyage. May get this beauty off the ground? Yes, absolutely. All systems go. If you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. Fair point. That's very fair. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know. Yeah, we'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfells at the observatory. Fetch quest before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. All right, Slate.
I love what you said there. Yep. So in yellow, definite. We have a goal now of what we need to do.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh, we can jump. Yeah, the jump is weird in this game.
Yeah, so it's not immediate. You have to actually, it's like a hold and then release in order to actually get some height to it. That's interesting. Remember, folks, we're all about design here, so just playing with the design components. Okay, so I see
there's a cool elevator. What's that?
Cool elevator with the light, and my explorer senses tell me, don't go there. You want to see everything else except for the very obvious next thing you're supposed to do.
There we go.
Oh, missed it. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of used to that.
All right. So now you learned how to do the jump mechanic, and it kind of like walked you into that, right?
Yeah, they did.
You and I like to talk about how games teach you how to do things. Now wait, go back up.
Yep, going back.
Here's the cool thing about that jump mechanic. That's probably all you need of it. That's it.
That's the only place you need it? Oh, no.
After a little while, I think that's it. I think they had cool ideas for jumping, but that's really the only place you
need it in the game. It's me. Slate said you're blasting off on your ship today. I'm really excited to see launch. Sorry, this guy's got a smaller, higher-pitched voice. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not change your mind. I kind of want to practice with a pro before I leave. You're just saying that. But if you really want to practice me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land in one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got.
I wanted you to do this because this is going to be similar to the marshmallows. And if it may or may not work based on what you got.
Okay, here's hoping. All right,
okay,
horizontal.
Can you cue to leave?
Can I? I can.
Okay, good.
I think the fireplace is broken. The fire is broken.
All right, good. So now
somebody submit a bug ticket. It wasn't my fault after all. Does that mean I can switch to controller? Trying to see if I can get it back into controller mode, because that would be nice.
Yeah,
But
you would have a
apparently
better
not.
experience if you could.
All right. So up, down, left control, left shift. So, oh yeah, this is going to be tricky.
It is. Now,
Oh no! I pushed shift 5 times and I got sticky keys warning. Windows!
oh, it's crashing. Don't worry, you can reset it.
Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to see if I can get my controller back, just so I can not have to figure out how to push shift and... Okay, we got the controller back. What did Jason say? If you're playing in Steam, you want to right-click Outer Wilds, choose Properties, set Steam input per game setting to forced off.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to get that far though. I know what he's talking about.
Okay. I think we can make do, though. I think we
Yeah.
can make do. I'm going to have to invert my controls again.
Yes, you are.
All right. We're almost there. We're like right on the edge. All right. Resume. Okay.
All right. You don't have to talk to that guy if you don't want to.
Oh. Yeah, I did miss that.
So, I don't think this will ruin anything. There's only one person you need to talk to that you absolutely must talk to. Whoa. I didn't know you had that already. That's cool.
Yeah, but ultimate bummer. My, yeah, my, okay. All my controls are fried again. I am turning off that controller, and we're just going to make do with the keyboard.
Okay. It'll all be good. This is great.
That is what I get for using non-official hardware. It's all my fault, and I should feel greatly shamed for being a cheapskate and not spending $60 on a controller.
I haven't either, so.
All right. Yeah, okay, Slate. Yeah. All systems go. We're going to go talk to our peeps. Okay, let's do it.
Now jump. Yay, we can jump.
We've got jump. We're going to go up here and try and figure out this sucker. Okay, here we go. I'll practice with the pro. Here we go. Okay. Fly model ship. So, let's see.
Got your WASD standard stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do two-handed on the keyboard here. This is going to be interesting. One thing that's distracting.
Now, I will say, if you don't get this, if it's difficult to control,
it's probably gonna be a problem for the rest of the game. I'm gonna assume.
I was gonna say it's flying your real ship as compared to this is very different. This is very difficult compared to the real ship. The real ship is much easier. Oh, you're going right for it, and you did it.
I did it.
Oh, that was great. And here it comes back up.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I did that. I am proud of that. That's my singular crowning achievement for this whole game right here. Okay.
That was amazing.
All right. It's still me. I'm still excited.
Yep.
Better be. It's been forever since anyone launched in space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate said it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Okay, that was fun. I did that.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, the real thing is much easier.
Good. That's really good.
All right, there's one thing I want to show you before you talk to somebody else. Okay. So this game, there's a certain point that you have to get to before you are able to really fully absorb the story. Okay. And where death means something, right?
Where death what?
Where death means something as we wait for the very loud geyser.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so right now, oh wow, woo!
That was fun.
Right now, this game really has, it's got a looping mechanic to it, and every time you die, you restart that loop, right?
Right.
We haven't done anything to initiate that, so jump in that geyser when it stops. Let's see what happens.
Scott's setting me up for something here.
I am.
Oh, World's End. Woo.
Okay, so it's going to be a little bit,
Okay.
and then you will meet your demise. Okay, so you've died before setting up this thing, and you get a very "you are dead" on this screen.
That's very Dark Souls.
It is very Dark Souls. And the credits should roll. The game is over.
The game is over. That's it.
The game is over. So this is technically a legit ending to the game.
That is hilarious.
I'm not kidding you. That is a legitimate way you can finish the game.
Oh, that is so funny.
We're done, folks.
Stream's over. It's over. No more. Okay. Well, I am going to move on to requires launch codes. I do not have the launch codes. Okay.
So you don't have to talk to that guy again. He's going to say the same thing. Again, there's only one person you really need to talk to.
Okay.
I'm not going to, you can talk to other people. I'm not trying to force you to do anything you don't want to, but
twisting my arm.
There's no like milestones or anything that you have to fly the model ship or anything like that.
All right.
So I think
now we're doing chat. Oh, you have 4 eyes. Literally.
Yes. Yes, they all do.
Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you turn to me, let's me and Gosson open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm on board. Let's have some good stuff. That's other response is great. All right. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. So we are called Hearthians.
Yes. So the planet you're on is, what is it called? Timber Hearth. That's what it's called. Timber Hearth.
Timber Hearth. Okay.
Yep. And you are a Hearthian.
Hearthians. You actually blasted off that thing, huh? That just seemed appropriate. They really don't explode as often anymore. Statistically quite high, yes. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Why? I don't know if I like the sound of a retro rocket. Can I have the new rocket, not the retro rocket? Postcards from orbit. Okay. Use satellite camera. Sky shutters that are currently orbiting. Satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. Forward snapshot, rear snapshot. R?
Yep. There you go.
Forward. R. Forward. Oh, that is really legit. Okay.
Yep. And that is actually attached to a camera object.
Yeah.
That is orbiting the planet you're on right now.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, that just got me excited.
Now, that is an important mechanic. You have to remember that.
Yeah.
You're going to get your own camera soon where you can do very similar things.
Kind of looking for other interactables. Doesn't look like there's anything, though. Oh, there's one more. Read. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of an inaugural flight in space. Although it's been argued this distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Wonderful. I do appreciate a game that does not take itself too seriously. Unless it's a game that should be taken very seriously.
Right.
Like Gree was super serious. Marl. Oh, it's launch day, huh? I was gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. It's about time we built a new, less flammable one. That big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. We all know you have it out for that. What? No, I just think it's the way. Somebody ought to chop it down, specifically me. That time I fell out of it and broke my arm. That was when we were hatchlings. We won't hold a grudge for that long. All right, door fails to open. That makes me sad.
Yep, it does.
Okay.
You're playing like a gamer. Which I did too. I did that too. I tried to interact with everything.
Hello there, Space Cadet. I hope you're leaving the crater today. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Just say hi before I leave. Okay.
You will meet a few other Hearthian astronauts, I guess they're called. Amongst your travels, and they all, except for you, have a musical instrument that they play, which really ties into the charm of this game.
So I'm just going to say, if I were playing this on my own, I would talk to every single person and go through every dialogue tree.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of itching to take a look at the core mechanics of this game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna skip people.
Talk to those two kids. Do those two kids.
Go back and talk to them?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll absolutely do that. Hello, astronaut. Fit isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine wouldn't let us borrow their single scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and we'll use your signal scope to find us. Oh, okay. So you are introducing me mechanics, Mr. Scott. All right.
Yes, I am.
One last thing to be found. The last to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Counting has begun.
Now watch what happens when you open your eyes.
Oh, it's doubled. I saw that where it's like it's two sets of. Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool?
All right. Nice. I love it. All right. Equip signal scope. Signal scope equipped. All right. So 1 through 4 is change frequency. Zoom in is hold this. Okay, this is going to be very important, isn't it?
Not very important, but early in the game, yes, it's important.
See, what is change frequency?
So there are different frequencies to find different things to lead you in starting your quest on the story.
I see.
Right now, the one frequency you want is hide and seek. So that's another adventure on another planet you're listening to.
Oh.
Yep.
So for a second there, the first couple of notes sounded like do 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 do, which is Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh wow, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So
that tells you.
There's one. I see him.
Oh, there you go. Nice, nicely done. You also have a flashlight too, I think, to help you see.
All right, gonna get him from above. Ha ha! Wow, that water is really loud, actually.
Yes, it is loud.
All right, let me see if I can bring some of that down a little bit, because that was really loud. It's a little better.
It is better. Now you got to talk to the kid. I do.
Huh?
Believe. I think you have to talk to the kid.
I did already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very quickly.
I
Moved past it because there was loud water in my ear.
Now you got one more kid to find.
Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water plant, Giant Steep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire. Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant Steep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waters, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further.
I understand how boring this would be. Goodbye.
I feel too cruel to say that. Boy, I just got told off. And though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Heard it from Gabbro himself. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably, anyway. Guess you want to know if the story is entirely true. You can go see Giant's Deep for yourself. I suppose that's true. All right.
So that's a clue that there's somebody named Gabbro on a place called Giant's Deep. Oh, she's got to be here somewhere. Oh. I think that's the one.
No, that's the one I already got. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I just figured this out. Okay, this is actually really... Okay, found them. I want to talk about this a minute because this is actually really interesting. So, sure. One of the things we talk a lot about when we're talking about video game design is we talk about iconography, ways in which we communicate information to a player without actually communicating something directly via text. And I only just picked up on this, so this is... It's good, but I just had completely missed it because I had so many other things on my mind. Was that these bars show up and they are a hot-cold sensor. So the closer you get to the source of it, they come closer together. And if you notice, about here, they start spreading apart back together again. This is actually really cool because it's a two-layer effect where all I have to do is go around in a circle until they get closer together and start coming apart. And that's one axis. So as soon as I have one axis, then I either have to go up or down to lock in the second one. And then it shows green and you get the whole like frequency bar at the bottom to actually show you've locked onto a thing. That's really phenomenal. Just that two axis thing is really cool.
Yep.
I almost actually wonder if that was intentional or an accident. There's a third axis? Oh, distance. Yeah. Is distance the thing? Because I saw that this one had a has an extra bar in it, which is interesting.
So it says unknown because you don't know the source.
Right.
Once you go to that place and you know the source, you'll figure it out. But it's got a distance in meters next to the name.
Oh, okay, excellent. All right, so I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. No, cool. I don't think she did win because I found her last. Or no, she did win because I found her last. That's how that game works. Okay,
gotcha.
Good to know, good to know. Because it was whoever... Okay.
All right, let's climb up.
Yes, going up.
One more place to learn more about the game.
There's a bug
keep
in
going
my face.
Up.
Sorry.
I can't remember where it is, though.
I had a bug flying in my face. An actual, like, IRL bug.
No, we had in-game bugs earlier.
Yeah. Great shame. All right.
Let's see. Where do we? Hey, go ahead and use the camera. That's good. So
all right. So take snapshot. Aim camera. Take snapshot. Whoa.
There's something else there.
There is definitely something going on here. Some sort of only visible on a certain frequency something. Okay, great. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. Ooh. A strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Should I not go through this?
Don't go through that, or you'll end the game again.
Okay, yes. Well, he's throwing rocks. Interesting.
Once ghost matter interacts with something, it will glow.
Okay, very important. Okay,
Yep.
good.
Now, this
Um,
is something else cool about this game. So there's a cute kid and throwing something in, teaching you how to, what is ghost matter. The name ghost matter is kind of funny, and the description of it was kind of campy and funny, right? But
yeah,
that is
yeah.
probably one of the saddest elements. Once you figure out what it is, it's one of the saddest elements of the game.
Oh wow.
And it's there. This game is full of stuff like that. I don't want to give anything away or anything like that, but this game is full of stuff like that where you you have a duality to it. Skip the zero GK for now.
Oh, okay. Uh,
And if you really want
this
to,
this gives me hardcore Mist vibes.
it does, doesn't it?
It does. Yes.
It
Also, the
absolutely does.
observatory. Also, hardcore Mist
Yes,
vibes.
that's where our ultimate destination is, by the way.
Okay, the observatory.
Yep. I mean, you can hang out here; it's fine.
Quantum Grove Crater. Geyser
On this
Mountains.
planet, in that direction, are those things.
Sure.
Ooh, there's a planet up there.
Yes, I did notice that. I see celestial. Oh, there's the campfire from the opening.
It is. You're absolutely right.
All
Very
right.
astute. That was cool.
Thank you. I pay attention most of the time. Launch Scout. Oh, okay.
Now you can retrieve that scout back.
Okay, I see.
There you go.
Launch. Oh, whoops. I held it in by accident. Okay.
Now, later in the game, you will get your very own scout launcher to do that anywhere you want.
But I want it now.
I can't remember what's over here by the mystery.
I don't know, but it's a really cool tree thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a person. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. There are! My oscilloscope is set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybeck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
look!
The same scope that you use to...
I see the ship!
Yeah, there it is.
All right, I'm itching. I'm itching to fly now. Really.
All right, let's head to that observatory. I think it's... Oh, yeah, there's a sign for you right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's across that bridge, yeah.
There's cool machinery up at the top of the house.
It does nothing.
I want to turn the lever. Again, this is I wrote a paper on Myst in grad school. So I have like all of my Myst sentimentalities are tingling and it's not responding to any of them. It makes me so sad. Launch tower that way.
Maybe if they had a few more years to make the game, they'd have interactions with everything.
Oh, geez. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is very important. There is such a thing as scope creep. You do just need to just launch your game. You just need to do it. You need to say it's done. Like the painting is finished. You can't make it any better. Just put it out there. Stop trying to add interaction to every object in your game.
Honestly, I think if there was interaction with everything, it would detract from your main objective in this game, which is to absorb the story, to read the story. That's your main objective of this game. I think if you could tinker with everything, you would get lost in that fun aspect of tinkering with things. So maybe, I don't know of this, maybe they started with that and they pulled that back. Not too sure. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Ooh, Naomi Tex, or Nomai. I can't remember what that word is.
Sorry, I didn't start reading this one because you were talking at the time.
Oh,
Just
sorry
here
about
for
that.
the launch codes.
Now, this is one of the more
No
important
my.
rooms in this game. No my. Yep.
First fully intact statue ever found. Charles is in great
Ooh.
shape. Geez, I gotta look everywhere. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there. Okay. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. And you ruined it, Scott. I already figured it out. Thanks.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
But you don't know the full story of it.
That's true. That's true.
All right, so this
I could
room
spend
is
a
one of the
long
more
time
important
looking.
rooms of the game.
Oh, dear.
Exactly. Yeah, you can.
I could spend a
There
lot of time
are-
reading all of this.
Yep. I don't think we need to read all of it, but there's a couple of them that I think you should pay attention to. When you start playing the game, you can come back here and take a look more of this. But this is the one that I wanted you to see. This is another mechanic. So throughout the game, you'll find these little curved lines that are translations of that ancient text. And this is how your story is told.
Okay.
It will give you if you just hold still, and it'll also freeze time.
It freezes time. That's
setting.
right, because we have that set.
Yep.
Okay.
And it will give you a bit of text to read. So this is equivalent to reading ancient Sumerian stone tablets.
I love it.
And
That is really neat.
they're scattered throughout the game.
Okay, and different pieces can potentially like fit together.
So it is showing that in this one, it's kind of like just part of a text, but there's no point in the game where you actually grab one stone and then put it together with another stone. You have to build that story mentally
In your head, yeah.
But there is something on the ship that will help you put the pieces together that
Okay.
I think we'll take a look at soon.
That's really neat. And
But that is your main mechanic to read the story.
And the fact that this looks like if there's a subtle curve in this shape, which almost looks like it could be part of a round room.
I never noticed that. That is cool.
Sorry. Sometimes
No, that is cool.
details.
All right, there is.
Those
So
have
this is kind of
physics
cool.
on them.
Go ahead and read that sign.
Okay, the balls have physics on them.
So they do.
Oh,
You're absolutely right. So everyone's gone to a science museum like COSI, right?
Oh, sure.
And every science museum has this giant pendulum
They do.
in the entrance, right? That knocks over little pieces of wood, and the rotation of the Earth causes that pendulum to move to knock down all those pins, right? This is kind of like that demonstration. Pretty soon that moon with the fire pit will fly over and pull those balls.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
That is
So
really
this
neat.
game is very physics heavy. When we finally get to your ship, it's very physics heavy. And
I'm excited about playing with that. I've been
there's
looking
some really
at
cool
some.
sandbox moments in this game that just go on the physics.
I've been
This is another.
thinking
Go ahead.
about physics in games recently because of something I've been working on, and it yeah, I think it's always interesting what you can do. Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, because I was pretty sure it was on that pedestal the first
Yes,
time
it
I
was.
looked at it, and then I looked back and it wasn't on that pedestal anymore. All right, that got me. I'll admit that.
Yep.
That got me.
What's funny is the first time I played this game coming through this room, I did not notice that at all. I don't know why I didn't notice it. Didn't notice it at all.
Oh, weird. Okay. Can I move on? Is it all right if I move on?
Sure.
Okay.
I know it's hard. There's probably so much you want to read and interact with. Right?
I know. Well, it's just like I have a friend group. We're all playing Divinity Original Sin 2 together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that's a classic CRPG. It's very, very good, by the way. If you haven't ever played it, I highly recommend it.
Nice.
But when you're there, when there's three of you together, and the multiplayer is stellar, but it really comes out when it's the combat, right? So you want to like do the combat work together and that kind of a thing. It ends up being just the weight of wading through a lot of the text is hard when there's the three of you and you only have 3 hours together to play once a week.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And so it ends up being kind of a Cliff Notes version of moving through the story because you just don't have the capital of the time to spend going through all of the dialogue trees. So I actually just started last night my own personal playthrough of the game because I was just like, I want to know more about what's going on.
Or probably it's like, I didn't realize this was what was happening.
Yeah, there are definitely things that I'm like, oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Ooh, the map.
That is the map.
Yep.
And so I have to say, that was an impressive zoom out because
that was cool, wasn't it?
This is real time, and it went from the surface of the planet up here, and that was a camera transition. I bet you they're using Cinemachine, and that was a camera transition from that one camera to this camera in Cinemachine. I can almost bet that that's what they did.
Probably, yep.
Which is really cool.
Zoom out was not simulated.
Very nice. Okay. So I just got.
Right, so you will have one of these on your ship too, by the way.
Goody. All right. Let's make
Wait,
Did I miss something important?
Yeah, you got to talk to the most important person to talk to.
Oh. Right. Sorry, I thought that other person gave me the launch codes, but this is the person I need to talk to.
This is the guy. Yep.
There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We are better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal, oh no, should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space?
So this is cool. So this guy, he does give you the launch codes, but what he's doing is he is kind of prepping you on how to go into the next phase of this game, which is open world exploration. So he's giving you choices of what you might want to do if you had no idea what to do.
Right. Interesting note from Jason. He doesn't think it was a Cinemachine transition because Cinemachine actually was not out of preview, and that's a good point. That's one of those things where like my professional career using Unity for development is 6 weeks old, and so I'm like, oh, these are all these tools that are just obviously there for you to use. Unity's gone through so many changes, and there's a bunch of stuff that's new that is very new. But for me, it's just like, oh, this is just the thing that we have to work with because, you know. So thank you, Jason, for calling me out on that. That's good. On that note, use Cinemachine because it will do that, and it's super easy and awesome. No one's ever landed on the interloper before, you know. Perhaps you'll be the first, whatever the interloper is. That's interesting. I must say, should you choose to go to Dark Bramble, be very careful. No one's explored there before either. For what you'll find are excellent reasons. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. All right, let's just go and get off the rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Blast off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. All right. Launch codes acquired. Let's do it.
There you go. Let's go back where we were.
Let's see. How much fall damage do you get in this game?
It exists.
It does exist?
But there's a shortcut trail back. Don't worry.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, that was unnerving, I'm just going to say. More unnerving.
Oh, what is happening?
That is everything that I have done so far in this game.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
You have officially graduated from tutorial.
Oh, it's Hal. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? Whoa, the statue was doing what now? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit. Take it easy. I hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, then you can make the most of our translator tool. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real, though. I'm glad you were the one carrying it and not like Ryback, who'd fall on it for sure. Say, if you want to do a short trip to just get your space legs under, you could check out the ruins on the Addle Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. Okay, there was a... Try this. Cool, see you later. Okay.
Yeah, let's get to our ship.
Yes, I'm itching for some rocketing space stuff. I wonder if that little test rocket guy was actually something that they brought in from a test scene they were working on during early development.
I think it might. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Okay. And I am ready. Launch codes.
Let's do it. That's funny. I instinctively looked up in this elevator too.
No, did you?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's like, where am I going? All right, there is your ship.
You know, it makes me miss our elevator, our creepy elevator at the back of the Idea Foundry.
No, I don't miss that.
You don't miss that at all? Every time you get into it, it's like, it's gonna cut scene and then end in somebody like jumping out and attacking me. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I've got four
right.
places. Power crystal.
We got stuff going on.
Oxygen refill. Spot a tree. Walk towards it. Enjoy. Yes, because that works.
And you know what? It does. That's how this game works. If you're running out of oxygen, if there's a tree over there, go towards it and you can breathe.
Okay, I just had okay, here we go. Buckle up. All right, here we go.
All right.
Lift off, camera landing. Jason. Yes, excellent. All right. Lift off, landing camera. Lift. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Holding shift. Ooh, there you go. Boy.
You don't need much to leave orbit. Just FYI.
I have left it all behind. I am in space.
Nice. Now the choice is yours where to go.
Oh, boy.
Or you can go back down.
Can I look? What does it look like?
That's now, this cool. game is very forgiving when it comes to orbital mechanics.
Okay, that's probably a good thing.
I know, yeah, because there's two things that make things very difficult. So if you get close to an object, it will try to upright you, so your landing gear is down. Otherwise, it would be very difficult to try and figure that out.
Okay, this is interesting. So
it's just fun too.
I'm just kind of watching it for a minute. It's fun. I recommend not aiming for the sun though, yet.
yet. And it's just fun to fly around. This is one of those games that once you get to this point, it's just fun to move around.
Yeah.
And that fun really never, I mean, it diminishes a little bit because you're trying to get to a goal.
Right.
But it's just fun. It's always fun.
Oh, there's an asteroid. Oh, wait, is that the same asteroid as earlier? Or it's a moon. It's a moon.
I think it's the moon. I can't remember what it's called. But there are several points of interest.
Ooh, it's a comet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the interloper.
Yeah. Now there is an autopilot. That's what it's called. X will engage your autopilot. It will do a couple things for you. It'll align it. So those white arrows, which is your velocity compared to the object, will reduce. Now you're aligned with that object and it's going to fly to it. And then lastly, it'll slow down before you get there. It's got your meters per second, 200 meters per second compared to the object.
Okay, I see. Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
That is very legit. Okay,
if you didn't have that autopilot, this game would be very difficult. Now, see there, you put your...
Oh, jeez.
Slam.
Well, okay.
Hey, you made it.
I made it. All right,
that
how do I get out?
That wasn't bad for your first landing.
I'm assuming I need something like...
There you go. Good job. Yep.
That would have been my first demise when just stepping out into space without oxygen or anything. You were waiting for it, too. I know you were.
I was. I didn't say anything. So there's a couple things that in this ship that you should look at. The ship's log is one thing.
Okay.
So we've got two parts to this ship log. We've got a rumor mode and this map mode, I think. This map mode gives you the physical areas or physical locations of where you are and if there's something to explore on that area. The white outlines you haven't been to yet, so it has no idea where it is.
Okay, sure.
Right? The interloper should not be...
It's
maybe you just haven't interacted with
because I haven't actually gotten out of it yet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So go to rumor mode really quick. Yeah.
Rumor has it.
Perfect. All right, so this is a very important screen. This tells you
this is interesting.
Of the story elements on this game
that you have uncovered and connected.
Exactly. So you don't need a piece of paper to write everything down. But it gives you, like, if you've heard a rumor about something, it will, on another area, it will tell you about it and give you a question mark saying that you haven't been there. And then the more you interact with that area, the more information it'll give you. If you learn more rumors, it'll spoke out some more.
That is really cool.
Big. The developers of this game knew is going to be a challenge on how to convey this information, right? Because the story's pretty involved. There's a lot to it. And they were like, how are we going to do this? So they started with a map mode, but then they thought, hey, you know what? Let's just take our flowchart from our story and put it in the game.
There we go. I mean, sometimes that's like the simplest solution is the best.
And it works very well, and you will be glad to have it. So let's get exploring.
I am on the interloper. Ooh.
And there you go. Now you just found out why jump is useless. Because you have a jetpack.
Oh no, I have a jetpack.
You got a jetpack.
I got to be really careful though because I can fly away. Right?
Yes, you can.
I'm assuming I can totally just fly away.
I have many, many times.
Oh no! Can you get back? I mean, there I go.
Oh no! Forward thrusters. Try and get back. You can go forward too.
I'm working on it. Here I go.
You're safe. You're safe.
Oh boy! Honestly, Did I just die? Oh no.
No, you didn't. You're good. You're safe. Now, see,
How do I?
nothing has told you this, but you're on ice. You're sliding.
Oh, yeah. I had no context to be able to understand
Yep.
what was going on.
This is one of the more difficult places you could go for your first choice.
Of course, that's why I picked it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez.
Now there is a. Ooh, that was interesting.
That is very interesting. That's like a light suctiony thing. Oh, it's a black hole.
Oh, but
Is
it's not
that the
black.
Giant's Deep is?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
What you're looking at is no. To answer your question is no.
Okay. That is funky. Oh wow. Okay. This is really really interesting. I could just tell that there is an absolute depth of lore to this game.
There is. There
And
absolutely is.
I'm very fascinated. But I have done my time on the Interloper. I am going to.
I mean, there's a ton more there.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But let's try
go
somewhere
somewhere a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less. We'll say.
I'm gonna go somewhere less.
I'm gonna go somewhere less. Definitely black hole. I gotta admit, I'm a little curious.
You were pretty close to it too. Look how brave you are manually going to it, not using
Man.
autopilot.
Oh, hold on a
What an
sec.
awesome
Oh shoot.
pilot you are.
Looks like a. I don't even remember how to lock on. Hold on a second. Q, put away. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wait, how do I do the thing? Engage autopilot. There we go.
X. There you go.
Okay.
Now, the cool thing about autopilot, maybe not cool, that's the wrong word. The interesting thing about autopilot is it won't care about something that's in between you and your destination. So if the sun is in between you and your destination, you will fly right into the sun with your autopilot.
This is challenging.
It is challenging. Yep. You'll get used to it though. The first few fly arounds is very difficult.
I'm overshooting it.
You'll get there. At least you'll crash into it.
Ah.
This is also one of those things that I can't say, now go right, go left.
No, right. There's
right. It's because no one can see your thumbs. You're frantically going like this, right? Trying to really lock onto it.
Nope.
You're also in 0G. That doesn't help.
Yeah. I am a little nauseous. Not super nauseous. Not like
Try a planet.
Huh?
Try a planet.
Planet.
So you're finding really cool places that you do need to go to, right? This is an important place.
Sure.
But try a planet. It'll be much easier.
You know, that's probably very fair. You know me, I'm an explorer, right? So it's just like, I don't want to go to no stinking planet. I want to go to somewhere interesting.
Now, you probably will overshoot by doing it manually.
You have no faith.
If you can do it. Actually, this is a good one to try.
This is a big planet.
This one? Yep. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna undershoot it actually. I engaged.
Yeah, it canceled. That was weird. Maybe because you got close enough to it.
I'm very far away from it now. All right. I'm just gonna do it. I can't trust the autopilot. I'm going too slowly. My meters per second compared between it and me was too great. It reminds me of that. What's that? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Space is big, really big. You just can't begin to imagine how mind-bogglingly big space is.
And this one's really small. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I got it. Don't worry. Trust me. Maybe not. And this is where we go left, and this is where we go right.
And don't worry, I guarantee I did this too. And I'm sure everyone in the chat who's watching right now too has done this exact same thing. Where you find something and then you like overshoot it. And it's like, okay, let me try again. And then overshoot it.
It's okay. I misunderstood inertia. I think I got a better sense of inertia now. Okay. We're going to start backing off of it. Here we go. Oh, there's that ship thing that blew up right at the beginning.
Ooh. Good observation. I wonder what that is.
Told you. I noticed things.
All right. I think you did it. You're in orbit.
All right.
Nice.
Oh. Whoa.
Under the clouds.
Oh no, the shift thing again. I need land.
There's little pieces of land here. You'll find it. These worlds are so small. Look how quickly you're turning around.
I know.
This place.
All right, I got land. Found some land.
You got land.
All right, here we go. Coming in. I did it! Ah! Ooh, okay. Yeah. All right, I gotta take a second and get rid of that. And okay, here we go.
That was a good landing, I must say.
Thank you. I worked hard on that one. I apologize for my probably overly loud inhales. My allergies have been kicking up.
Oh.
All right. I did it. They're giant twistery things, which I knew were in the game because of a trailer, but
yep,
they're still very impressive and slightly terrifying.
And they are.
They're also all clumped together in one spot.
Yeah, I noticed that too, but they move around.
Okay.
They'll get around.
Okay, they'll get around. This is interesting. Okay. Hey, look, there's a tree, so I can have oxygen. Great.
Yep, and you've got an O2 meter and a fuel meter.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got little do. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have a jetpack. That's a thing that I have. And ooh. Well, that's mildly interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh! You found
Okay.
something.
No, it's not that one. Okay, it just gets closer.
Automatic. There you go.
Welcome to Giant Steep, friends. Oh, this is Giant Steep. Okay, I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Okay. So, how do we get inside the island? I'm sure that's a question everybody has asked themselves.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. What's going on?
I'm pretty sure I'm in space now.
Yes, you are.
Okay, then. Of the many things that could have happened, that was not one I was expecting. So the island flew up into space, and then it dropped back down onto the planet.
It did. You and the ship and all.
Oh, right. That was a little terrifying, if I'm being honest. Okay.
You did it very well. You handled that tear very well, yeah.
I didn't feel like I handled it internally super great.
So the first time that happened to me, I think I instinctively turned my thrusters on. Like you stood still. You know, I didn't. I panicked. I moved around and I flew away from the island
really heavy here.
Uncontrollably.
Okay, I can't seem to jump over those walls. Thank you. I
No,
didn't feel like I handled it well at all.
Giant's Deep has a very high gravity.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, no.
There I go.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
Oof.
That all looks familiar.
Man, I feel like I have only just scratched the absolute surface of this game.
And you have.
I don't have to go get the launch codes again, do I?
Nope, look at your screen.
I want to see if the cockpit stays on. Okay.
Once you play the game again, actually talking with him is kind of it's kind of funny because you remember these things, but he doesn't, and that was apparent in that conversation. So he thinks you're going crazy because you say, "Hey, I already did this." So there you go.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. This is... I don't know, man. This is weird.
You did not roll credits.
No, I did not. So it was an intentional part of the game, clearly. I'm falling back down. I was not paying attention, and I realized that I was falling back towards the planet. Gravity continues to work. I can confirm gravity does in fact operate as intended. Okay, here's a little thing. Let's be fanciful here. Fanciful. Very, very fanciful. Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. Yeah.
All right, this looks like a nice place to settle down.
Excellent landing. See, you're getting awesome already.
I've got it. My what's that old game? Come on, Lunar Lander Skills.
Yeah, there you go.
This is still on the same planet, so I shouldn't need oxygen, right?
You shouldn't. You will not need it here, no. But
But, why not?
you're also picking up all your equipment. You can use some of your equipment here.
Okay. Take a look from the ridge here. Ooh. Most interesting.
Oh yeah, F is your flashlight, by the way.
Yeah, I turned that on earlier.
Is it on now?
It's not on now.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
You were worried, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
So was I. As it happens. Okay, here we go. Hey, hatchling, thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Yeah, I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here and take a look. So what crashed? Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll see Marl and Hal loose on it. A set. Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside that seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two.
Too small to fit inside.
Yes, equip scout launcher.
Oh my gosh.
Launch scout.
Oh.
Retreat. Wait.
Where'd it go?
Whoa.
It's a lot there.
There's a lot there.
A lot to take in. A lot to not ruin for you.
It has stopped now.
Do that one more time.
I'm going to.
So actually, aim somewhere else, not inside there.
Like anywhere?
Anywhere, yeah. Doesn't matter. Not in the sky, like on a wall. Sorry. Okay, well, that's good. See how it says scout, and it's got the meters distance it is?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to point that out. Now go ahead and try it again. It says something different now.
It does? Looks like one of those fish.
It does look like one of those fish. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Whoa, indeed. You know what it reminds me of in a lot of ways? You know the old original Star Trek movie?
Okay. Which one?
Like the slow one, the very first one that had the V'ger and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'm absolutely terrified, and I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh. Fixed your suit. Nice. You got the duct tape out.
It was totally duct tape. Okay, so apparently I can't fit through there. That's kind of what he said anyway, so I guess that makes sense.
That's very cool. And it's cool that you stumbled on this place first. That's kind of cool. Also, if you did that, yeah, that is a good place.
Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah.
How to patch your suit. Also, repairing your ship is very similar. You just walk up to that part hit a button, prepare your ship.
Okay.
So part of this game's physics lore was actually in that space right there. There is teleportation like that, right? That obviously was not in that space, right?
Right.
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah, totally.
If you noticed when you did that, normally when you shoot your scout somewhere else, it says, here's your scout, and it's so many meters away, right? When you did that, it had an error message. Did you notice that?
Yeah, duplicate signal.
Duplicate signal, yeah. So your scope gun, or whatever it's called, was detecting multiple scouts, and it couldn't figure out where it was. Whoa, there goes the moon.
Yeah, I was not paying attention, which, I mean, that's pretty much par for the course at this point. Okay, come on, I want to go down there. Okay, target.
I did too. When I saw that, it's like,
oh, come on. No, go away. Put away. Oh, jeez. That's where I just was. I have a feeling that the control scheme for this is going to be much better on the controller. I will figure out how to get that working, and then I will...
It is better on the controller. You're absolutely right. It's much better on a controller.
Okay. Okay. Come back to me.
Yeah, use those white lines. They help.
Yeah. Come on, how do I... Space, hold. There we go. Okay, I didn't realize that you could push the space bar. That's an important thing that I didn't know.
I guess I could have told you that. Sorry.
It's all right. We're doing fine here. Everybody's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? What movie was that from? Anyone? Movie quotes? Oh, no.
Oh, there goes your shift again.
Oh, that's...
Nice landing. You got that down.
Yes, except my hands, for whatever reason, are really cold. Like, I just gotta wear gloves or something. I'm down here freezing. All right.
Well, you did just jump into an ice geyser. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Whoa.
You're good. What's going on outside? Like, did I make a mistake?
Nope. No mistake.
I'm pretty close. Pretty close to having made a mistake. Okay. Well, let's do some translating here. Hold. Okay. I wish. So, we're here to talk about design, right, Scott? What I wish is I didn't have to look into the corners for the controls. It's a tricky combination of things, because if it were like in the center, it would be too much noise. It would be too busy. Too many things going on. But being in the corner, it takes so much effort to remove my concentration from what I'm looking at to look at what the controls are and digest that it's actually really hard.
Good point.
That's interesting. As a designer, I'm not really sure how to solve that problem. Because if you have go ahead. You have thoughts.
I think here you've got, so anytime you walk up to a text, this device automatically pops up, right? The translator automatically pops up. It could just have in the upper right-hand corner what button to push to hold, right? So depending on what you're doing, I don't think it solves it for everything, but depending on what you're doing, you could have that embedded into the device or the action that you're trying to do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's complicated too, because when you're talking about the control scheme for let's say, flight. There's too many buttons, too many things going on. It just wouldn't make sense.
There really is. Yeah, there really is.
To have those towards the middle of the screen. And it would clutter everything up and you couldn't see anything. Maybe it's just one of those things where eventually you get to the point where you're so you know them intuitively, and so you don't need them anymore.
Yeah, I think this game banks on that right. You will eventually get to it. Now, flying around, I don't know how to solve that, because you are doing so much with your hand or your fingers or your thumbs to fly around. Ooh,
are they 3-fingered?
Yeah.
I can't tell, actually. I should probably turn on my flashlight.
There you go.
No, they're not one of us.
They are not.
They are the Nomai.
Yep. Which makes sense, because the door that you opened had Nomai writing on it.
Nomai text in front of it, yeah. So were they trying to get in or get out? Oh, bummer.
Oh, you hit the water. You're good. Don't worry.
I don't know. This game has already, terrified me so much. If you couldn't tell, I don't play horror games, really. I don't survive well.
It's interesting that because it's dark, you equated to a horror game, right?
Right.
I never got that vibe in this game.
Oh, gravity is low here.
Well, yeah, that's right. You're underwater.
It's 0.9. Oh, is it underwater?
Oh, and actually, no, it was. Oh, it's because you turned your thrusters on. Yeah.
Oh, I am underwater.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Okay, I did not realize that. How does this work? Oh, there's a bar. I see the bar now. I missed that before.
Yep. So that is your...
How much oomph I've got for...
Right, that's your, extra booster, I guess.
Yeah, okay. We're making progress now.
Oh, you made it.
It was close. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, back to the top. Okay, now that I actually understand how my thrusters work now, how do I get past this? Dang. Okay. All right.
You can do it. I know you can do it.
I know I can do it.
Good landing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, some sort of stuff. Ore.
Some sparkly stuff.
I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealed off all entrances, I hope they're planning accordingly. Thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Okay. All right. Got a little... Okay. Cool.
Yep. And what's cool is probably what's going on in your mind right now, which I know is a lot of things because you're also trying to stream.
Right.
But you have no idea what you're.
No, I have no idea. No
No.
context whatsoever. except I did get the whole bit about, hey, we didn't keep you guys from being able to achieve space travel. Good on you.
Right.
Ash Twin Projection Stone.
Ooh. That's so cool. You knew right what to do with it.
It's like I've played video games or something before. Whoa.
What is this?
Well, we saw that when I died and reset.
Yes, you did.
Oh, they're pillars. Oh, I see. They're pillars. I can see from the outlines on the stars. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That was very cool.
That was very cool.
I got to tell you, that was not my first one of those that I did. Oh, I think there was another one to your right.
I mean, okay, sure. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ah, okay. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. Okay, he's speaking metaphorically. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Yarrow. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Except I got in here somehow.
You got into where?
Well, if this is the Ash Twin project, which maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I got in here. Which means I didn't get all the entrances. There's a glowy thing on the floor. Wait, there was.
You're back in gamer mode.
I know. It's a glowy thing, though. Glowy things are interactable.
I know. And you know, something.
Oh, it's not. Game... It's just one of the things on the walls that fell on the floor. Yeah. Okay.
But you know, that's cool. But that's cool because this game has a lot of telling the story with what's around you, right?
Right.
Not showing you, not telling you, right? So that's cool.
Which is my favorite.
Picking up on that stuff.
That's my favorite when games do that. I want all of that all the time.
This game does this well.
Show, don't tell. If I can figure out the mystery by what you have put around me, I am much more on board with that.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
But did you notice when you were reading the text lines, did you notice that was a conversation with multiple people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And sometimes it represents it by color, or at least the other one represented by color. I don't know.
Once you read it, it changes color.
Yeah, once you read it, it's no longer colored.
But
I got the sense. Yeah, blue and orange. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I did pick up on that. So
that took me a little bit. I didn't get that right away because I was thinking, okay, this is like a book, right? And it's all written by one person. But it's not. It's actually a conversation with people.
This is the top. I'm at the top.
You are at the
already.
top. You're right. Yep.
So can I go down? It seems to only go. Yeah, it seems to only go up. So that's right. It's water, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're safe. Yeah.
Safe here being a somewhat relative term. Ooh. Okay. And this is how I get to the top. Ooh, that's actually a little painful, if I'm being honest.
Yes.
Oof. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take a second and kind of recover from that. Okay. There's my ship. I can't really tell if there's anything else going on in here.
I don't know if there is either, but you can always come back.
That's true.
And there will be a lot of places where you figure things out, and it's like, oh wait, I know what they're talking about.
That was impressive. You got to acknowledge that was very impressive.
That was, you know what? Yes. Good job.
I'm sorry. I'm really proud of that. I am demonstrating my beginning to master the mechanics.
Yep. Give credit where credit is due. That was a great job.
I'm sorry. You were saying something.
You'll find that in a lot of games. I was saying that, in a lot in this game where, discovering more things.
This is the pins and like pictures and lines and like this is the crazy guy with the board. Like, see this? Like this is this
with red twine in between.
Yes,
exactly.
Okay, I'm excited.
That's exactly what it is.
We're coming up on like the last 10 minutes of game of our time here together.
Yep. Well, we'll wait till a specific moment and then we'll call it quits.
All right, that's fair. Assuming I don't die, which is always
assuming you don't die. Yes.
It is unfortunately a realistic component of my life in this game. All right, I want to go here.
Go for it.
Target.
It's a pretty safe place to go. You're fine.
Okay.
Ooh, there goes the interloper.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Shoot. Back up. How do I match velocity?
I think C is what you want, really.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I had to look up in the corner to remember what it was.
Okay. This is that shot from the opening.
It is. Yep.
I think we've done it.
That was a great landing.
What? Where's my suit?
You already had it on.
Oh.
Never took it off.
Apparently, I never took it off.
You don't need to. Don't roast marshmallows.
Yeah. Is that the sun?
That's it. Yes, it is.
It's very red.
Yeah.
I don't recall it being red before.
I don't think it was. I think you're right.
I'm an observant person. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since seen anybody. I'm very concerned.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, there does seem to be music, doesn't there?
There does seem to be music.
Picturesque, wouldn't you say?
It is, yes. There are a lot of beautiful things about this game. Oh, the sun is setting.
Gotta chase it. There's too many things going on here. This is like the Blood Moon in Legend of Zelda.
It is. It looks just like that.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. I kind of know what happens when that happens. Yeah, that usually happens.
All good things, right?
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Kind of is, isn't it?
It's going to be a really big problem for probably most living things.
Yes.
Including
for
me.
All living things. Boom.
Boom, shakalaka.
And rewind we do. There you go. Your first supernova.
My first supernova. Yes.
I like Jason's emojis.
Okay, so I gotta confess something. I knew the sun was gonna go to supernova because
Yep.
I was looking up the developer for the game, and that is in the first paragraph of the Wikipedia article, which I think
Really?
is not cool.
Oh,
That is a
that's
spoiler,
terrible.
and it's in the second sentence of the Wikipedia article tells you that happens at the end of every cycle. And I was like, dang it.
I did not know that. That stinks.
Yeah, that was a
But
bummer
I
because
think most people, there's a couple things that in general going into this game. I knew that too going into this game,
Right.
because I think that's the one thing that drew me into it was that time looping and the sun going supernova. I think most people do know it when they go into it.
Right. Well, and that's where you start having that conversation about the like time looping mechanic that,
Yep.
Majora's Mask famously did. And it has to be pulling from that. Like there has to have been something
Absolutely.
that they were pulling from, as having played Majora's Mask and enjoying exploring that here.
Yep. Absolutely.
Which
And it wasn't an original concept that they had.
Hmm.
The sun going supernova and the time looping. It wasn't an original concept that they had.
Interesting. Yeah.
I agree with Jason. It's just a minor spoiler.
Knowing that.
So much more to learn.
Yeah, I am. So when I was kind of like learning that there was 20-ish minute time for this thing, you were talking about that earlier. I'm kind of thinking, well, we can go through this, a couple of times over the course of the whatever 2 hours here. There's so much depth that is obviously here, and I'm going to sink my teeth into this game more because this is really cool. This is right up my alley. I'm going to get a controller that works. But
Yep.
wow.
And that's the proper way to approach this game, I think, is to make a certain level of commitment, to know that you have to dive in. You know that it's going to be deep, and you will be rewarded for it. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of aha moments that this game has. For instance, you were in that other cave, right? And you were kind of figuring out what was the project, right?
Right.
That they were talking about.
Yeah.
There's going to be a ton of aha moments about that project. And you just scratch the surface of it. There's a lot of really cool science stuff to figure out, a lot of physics, a lot of gravitational physics that they talk about, a lot of quantum physics that they talk about. There are some really sad moments in the story that kind of, again, go with the duality of like the campy cuteness that this game has on its face. You will be rewarded if you dive into this game. There's a lot that it has going for it.
I'm really excited. Yeah, there's some neat just layers that, I mean, I obviously like have touched like the drop in the bucket of the layers here, but I'm really fascinated. It's an interesting thing because I feel like there's interesting mechanics going on here, and then there's this interesting story, and
Yep, they go together very well.
Like that there a leaf just fell off that tree. That was beautiful. I'm sorry, that was just really cool.
It was. I saw that. That was neat.
Just a lot of interesting things going. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this game a lot more and play more of it because I'm just mechanically there's this one game, and narratively there's this other game, and I don't think that they're necessarily contradictory to each other, but they kind of occupy slightly different spaces from each other.
Yep.
And it's going to be interesting and potentially frustrating at times to sort of balance the playing it mechanically against the storyline as the clock runs out and you're like, no, but I need to find out the thing.
Yes, exactly. So there you hear that song, right?
Yeah.
And after that song plays, you have probably about
60 seconds?
60 seconds,
Yeah.
maybe something like that. and you hear that song,
Hmm.
you start panicking, especially if you're like deep inside of a cave trying to figure something out. You know there's more text ahead to read. But
Yes.
no, I have to get to it. Stop.
Yes. Wow. Okay. So Jason says the mechanics and the story are actually intertwined, which actually I'm really excited to learn more about that.
Yes.
Wow. This has been really interesting. I'm not sure exactly, like, I am really fascinated, which makes it actually very difficult to talk about something on the sort of like intellectual level of breaking a piece down into its mechanical pieces, because I'm just like, this is really interesting and like really fascinating. I want to learn more and like I want to kind of dive into this game more. I'm probably going to do that sometime today, maybe not. I don't know if I have time or not, but I will be playing this game more.
Flip it around.
Sure.
There's so much I want to talk about this game, but I want you to love it for the same reasons I love it.
Right.
Which you can't go into this game knowing a lot about it. It ruins it, right? It's like telling you that the butler did it at the end.
Right.
And it was kind of, I really enjoyed doing this stream, and I'm glad we picked this game. I think it's a really good one to talk about.
Yeah.
But I found it difficult to talk about some things because they would spoil it for you.
Sure. No, absolutely. Yeah, it would be challenging. Well, I'm actually gonna, this is a nice view and everything, but I'm going to move us on. So, I want to say thank you to everybody who voted in the thing. Outer Wilds is a game that we've been talking about, like I said, in the admin team for a while, and I kind of wanted to say, hey, do you all want me to throw this out there and play this instead of our normal choose 4 style? We are going to get back to that again. There might be something special coming in October. I'm not sure yet, trying to nail down some plans, but there could be a guest star and a different game appearing. We'll see. I'm always looking to have people come and talk about games as a part of this, and so from our community and that kind of a thing. So I'm playing around with some ideas. We want to do polished games here. We have the prototype and play space for doing games that are in progress and people getting feedback and that kind of a thing. But for this particular thing, we want to do launched games specifically. But the first game that we did was The Pedestrian, which was a launched game from someone within our community, which is super cool. This game I'm working on in the background to get up here is not a small game. But more on that later. We shall see. Well, schedules are challenging sometimes, but we shall see. I got some cool things. I've got a new voting format I'm going to work out. So instead of just choosing one, I think we're going to start moving to a situation where you order the games in which one you would like to see most, and then it coagulates that into a more. So it's less of like a binary decision, like yes, no. It's more of like, here, give 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point, and then we combine all those points together and see which one gets the most. So that might be a more interesting way to do the voting. But yeah, we got lots of games to play, lots of designs to analyze. Anything from you, Scott, on our way out here?
I had a good time. This was a good one.
Too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was different. It was very different from a lot of other games we've done. It was much more narrative heavy, which I think is challenging in this sort of a format because you kind of want to appreciate the narrative. But lots of people make narrative games, and so it's good to kind of take that time and think about narrative and that sort of thing. Anyway, pleasure, everyone. Thanks for coming out and joining us. We are Scott and Caleb from COGG, the Central Ohio Game Dev Group. So glad to have everybody here, and we will see you all next month. I feel like I should, Wes would want me to plug, right now, the GDEX Game Jam is going on. So anybody who's involved in that, awesome. Good luck. Hope it goes well. And also GDEX is coming up, and I'm going to get the dates wrong. October, Friday
9,
the
10,
9th
11,
to the 11th. Yes, GDEX TV is going to be an all online. Super excited. Oh, there's Cody, of course, in the chat. 9 to 11th on October. Please come be a part of that. It's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be different and new and exciting, and lots of new ways to interact with people and new ways to interact with speakers and expos. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, test stream is on this coming Friday, I'm assuming. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. So be on the lookout for all of that. And that's us for now from COGG, and we will catch you all later. Cheers.
Thanks a lot, everybody.